Hi, welcome back to BrainstemSchool.com. It's been a long time, so we're going to pick right up with some computer science concepts. Today we're going to do linear search. So what we're going to do is pretend that Python is one of the more primitive languages, and we're going to use it as if it were without all of the features that it has. So let's start with a list. Call it my list, and the list will have numbers. What I'm doing right now is just kind of banging on the number pad in the keyboard, hopefully getting some kind of a relatively random distribution of numbers. Now, we have the needle in the haystack, so we're going to decide that our needle is, how about 45? And what we're going to do is find the index of 45. Now, you could see the list, so we could start counting to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, and figure out what place 45 lives in. But instead, we're going to write a program to do that for us. So the way to do that in the old-fashioned system will be to have an index variable, and we will say while I is less than the length of the list. In other words, while we haven't gotten to the end of the list, if my list sub I is equal to needle, then we've found it. And then we will increment I. And that's about it. So relatively quickly, it tells us 45 is at index 13. Now what's interesting is it doesn't stop counting. So if I add a few more 45s in at random spots, now it's going to tell me 45 is at each of the following indexes. So if I want it to stop when it finds the first instance, I would have to put some code in for that. So like I said, I promised you short and sweet, but we will build on this example in the upcoming weeks to do different kinds of searching and sorting and so forth, all by hand as if we were using a primitive language. But once again, linear search, it's called linear because we have to look at every single element in the list in order along the way, in index order along the way, to find out which is the one we are looking for. Thank you very much. Check out BrainstemSchool.com. If you have not already, go over there and download the ebook. And otherwise, happy coding. Have a great day.